So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
0-1 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Santiago Espinal digs in now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Popped up right side. Wade sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball one, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Chopper right side. Koss handles, throws to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started at the plate. Gavin Lux. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And a swing and a miss there.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt, but kept close. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one pulled foul. Lux stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Hard hit to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. And that extends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. A second scores as well. Relay throw. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Wins now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Matt Chapman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Ball one there.
1-1.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Elliot Ramos. First pitch just misses. One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He sends a rocket to left. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Spires maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. 2-2 now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Top half of the 3rd inning. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Verlander back to work. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Verlander over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Espinal takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Friedl, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Backed off the plate that time. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. Third home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in, Jamer Candelario. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. And it's strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. And now 2 aboard. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and digging in for San Francisco, Christian Koss. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. So the lineup flips over. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Spires ready to fire now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Willie Adames stands in. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout. So
this ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And another ball. This to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot.
De La Cruz.
Yes,
there's one,
out.
and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Ramos stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Down the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chapman off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Jake Fraley. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. Makes the grab, 1 down. Austin wins. The next to hit for the Reds. Way upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that is ball 1. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Gets to it, on to first.
Oh.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Koss. Just missed. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
2-1.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base knock, right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So here's Wade now. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now Santiago Espinal. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Bob Melvin. And now the DH, Gavin Lux. He's 2 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's down and away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1, and that's 2. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and now Willie Adames. And there's a strike.
1-1's the count. Hey.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw over to first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with 1 gone. Matt Chapman, the next. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
We got full count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swings through that one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rodriguez also throwing. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Out towards left center. Matos moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Jake Fraley. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Check swing and he went. That's strike two. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Wins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2. Encarnacion Strand off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Luis Matos.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the jump. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey, right through there for a strike. Bailey, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Candelario on to first. That's out number. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski on his way over. That's out number 2.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one way inside. swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now the tying run is into scoring position, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Gavin Lux. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to third. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Wade gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pitches in there. Strike one. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up. Runner on the move. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That misses, and that's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Line to left. That is the inning. So the Giants. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strike. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. That's to third, Candelario. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Draws the walk there.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
One gone, runner at first. Luis Matos, the next Giant. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Yastrzemski into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. And that is out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. And it's 6-4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And that's too high. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
That's in there. That is strike 2. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And a swing and a miss. Walker, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. He's 2 outs away. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
They say you win.
0-1.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. One down, base is empty. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Austin Wins, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this.